Okay, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the most successful athletes in history. Now, to start this off, I'm going to be telling you guys the viewership numbers from the three major sporting events. 120.3 million people tune in to watch the Super Bowl each year. 10.27 million people tune in to watch the finals each year. And over 5.8 million people tune in to watch the World Series. People tune into these events to watch these players play on the biggest stage. Starting out in the early days, Babe Ruth set the bar very high for being a GOAT. For the GOAT of baseball, I chose Babe Ruth. And here's my stats, and here's my description to back it up. His stats as a hitter was he had a 342 average, had a 474 OBP, and he slugged 690. His slugging was 690. He had 714 home runs, 2,214 RBIs, 2,873 hits, and a 162.7 BWAR. As a pitcher, he had a 94-46 record with a 2.28 ERA, 488 strikeouts, over 1,200 innings pitched, and a 20.4 BWAR. Now, the 2,873 hit mark was a very good goal for his, as only 33 people have had 3,000 hits in a season, and he was very close to hitting that mark. He would have been one of the first. His nickname is the Great Bambino. He has 7 World Series rings. He was one of the first two-way players to ever play. He has 2 All-Star games, as the All-Star game didn't come around until 1933, and he played in the 1920s to 30s. He retired in 1935. He got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and his number 3 was retired by the Yankees. But Babe Ruth could throw the baseball with perfect force and perfect accuracy. He could also hit the ball very well. There is also another man who can do this very well, and this man is Tom Brady, or TB12, the GOAT of football. Tom Brady is the GOAT of football. Here's the stats to back it up. He has 89,214 passing yards. He has 649 touchdowns. He's got 15 Pro Bowls. He's a 3-time All-Pro selection. He's a 7-time Super Bowl champion, and he went to 10 Super Bowls. That's the most out of any player in history. He has 5 Super Bowl MVPs. He has 3 regular MVPs, and much more to his name. His nickname, the GOAT, and TB12, one of the most prolific quarterbacks of the 2000s. Plus, he is genuinely considered as one of the greatest of all time to play the sport of football. No one will pass his records except for Patrick Mahomes, who has the only shot to. The next sport is a classic of American history. The sport has 2 of the best athletes in the history of all, Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Jordan and James were the 2 GOATs of basketball. Here's LeBron's stats. 27 points per game, 7.5 rebounds per game, 7.4 assists per game, with 42,184 career points, 11,584 assists, 11,731 rebounds. He was a 21-time All-Star, 4-time NBA champ, a 21 All-NBA selection, a 2003-4 Rookie of the Year, a 3-time gold medalist, and 4-time MVP, and a 4-time Finals MVP. That's a pretty good stat line for somebody who's played for about 25 years. His nickname was King James, and he's the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Now here's Jordan's stats. Jordan averaged 30.1 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, 5.3 assists per game, 32,292 career points. He had 6,672 rebounds and 5,633 assists. He's inducted in the Hall of Fame. He's a 14-time All-Star. He's a 6-time champ, a 6-time Finals MVP, and a 5-time MVP, an 11-time All-NBA selection, and many, many more. Nicknamed the GOAT for basketball, Jordan dominated the 80s and 90s, the debate between him and James. Many people have their GOATs. It really just depends on how you look at it. To wrap this up, Babe Ruth was the GOAT of baseball. As the stats show, he was one of the most prolific players to ever play in the history of the sport. Tom Brady was the GOAT of football, as he dominated the early 2000s as a generational quarterback talent. James and Jordan were the GOATs of basketball. Now, how you look at it, however you think the GOAT for basketball is depending on how you look at it. If you're looking at the 80s and 90s, you would say Jordan. If you're looking at the 2000s to 2010s, you would say LeBron James. Now, all these athletes are outstanding and accomplished athletes and talented athletes as well. But who do you believe to be the GOAT out of all 4? Or do you think there is another GOAT?